Tinubu warns Niger military junta of grave consequences if hostile president's health deteriorates. Look at this person is talking. Yeah? The person that also overthrew the democracy in Nigeria is talking. I don't understand. Yeah? President Bola Tinubu has warned the Nigerian military of grave consequences if the regime allows the health of ousted President Mohamed Bazoum to deteriorate. The president gave the warning during a telephone chat with the European Union chief Charles Michel. Can you imagine? This is the problem because the Europeans are the people moving Tinubu to talk. What about Nnamdi Kanu that you seized for 2 years and the court has granted him bail and even freed him to go home and even asked that he should be compensated, but you say no? Is that not disobedience to rule of law? And you are talking about democracy and you are warning Niger? Bullshit. Bazoum has been under house arrest since he was ousted by soldiers attached to the presidential guard in a military coup in July 26. The Nigerian leader expressed concern that the ousted president's condition are deteriorating. On his part, Michael reaffirmed the EU's full support and backing of ECOWAS decision on Niger. An EU official who confirmed the meeting between the duo on Friday said President Tinubu reiterated the determination and political will of the ECOWAS to act together on the Niger political situation. The Nigerian president stressed the determination and political will of ECOWAS to act together. ECOWAS will maintain their sanctions despite the economic impact these have on some of the countries from the region, the official said. The West African bloc had last week activated its standby force to push out the coup plotters who had rebuffed entities to restore constitutional order in a landlocked West African nation. Can you imagine? I know that Europe is more concerned about this war because of the gas pipeline coming from Nigeria to Europe is passing through Niger, and that war will block that project. In fact, I can see why those people are so much interested driving to fight that war more than US. That is the truth. They want a president that they can use as puppet so that they can get what they want from Africa. This is passing out Africa as their farmland, not a very good one. So Tinubu now had meeting with European representatives and is warning the Niger Republic coup junta that if the health of Bazoum deteriorates more than this, that the consequences will be much for him and for his nation. So, but the military junta doesn't care. He has set up, I think he has moved his family out now to another country to keep, okay? I think to Dubai or one of the Arab nations to keep. And I'm sure he knows what is going to happen. It's not just going to hand over like that because they will charge him for mutiny. He will hold tight until the last minute and fight the war. And other countries are ready to support him to fight that war. So 11 West African countries are coming together to fight that war. And already Niger is also getting the support from other countries as well, okay, to fight the war. So let them get ready, because what I see here, the West is behind ECOWAS, while the communist nations are behind Niger Republic. So, and the Wagner, the Russians, the Wagner, all of them are there. So the war is not going to be an easy one. I don't know who is advising ECOWAS or who is advising Nigeria to lead that war, because ECOWAS are going to hide behind Nigeria. They are just saying it. What is going to be their contribution? Will they bring money? Will they bring everything that is needed to fight that war? It's Nigeria that will spend her money. Okay? And that will not be a very good one for us as a nation. We need to be careful. Somebody says, see who is warning who. As if you can do anything. Somebody, they don't the blast Tinubu here now. Because now the Kanu is rotting away in DSS prison before your very eyes. Okay? on trumped-up charges and you are expressing concerns for the health of deposed Niger President Bazoum, stop the hypocrisy. We are not buying. Okay? You are only concerned because it could be you tomorrow. Exactly. Somebody say, what about those ones whose health are deteriorating in the dungeon of the DSS and various detention centers in Nigeria? Have you treated them? Why this interest in another man's house to the neglect of your own? Okay, as if he is capable of doing anything. Cheap thief that is working for the Western thieves. Exactly. Blackmail will be inside all of this. They have all his foreign records and they will use it against him if he does not act in their own way. Somebody should see this criminal. Many people's health conditions deteriorating in DSS custody. Did heaven fall? The paydays are at hand, my country people. Imagine illegal president talking as if he has people's mandate. But you guys are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention without allowing him to see his doctors. Do you care about MNSK's health? Even when court asked you guys to release, did you obey? Now you want Niger junta to obey you. Hypocrites everywhere. Okay, what of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where APC government put under arrest for years now? As they pay you, it is sweet. Now it's more Tino. People are finishing them. I hope all ECOWAS presidents will deploy their sons to fight the war that is mounting. They are not ready. They are going to use Nigeria. They are going to use Nigeria to do all of that. That is the truth. And the Nigerian government is falling for it. So it's not going to be an easy one. Someone say chest beating at its height, Niger is not Lagos. The only way you can succeed in attacking Niger is either you send MC Olomo and his bunch of Agberos and Owomida, or you send Asai Dokubo and his bunch of oil thieves who have been begging you to allow him invade Niger. We should all understand that French, UK, and America are modern-day slave traders who are bent in holding Africa down. Okay? Oh, climate change, where are you? Bunch of corn people. They are corn people, exactly. The West is promoting this thing because of their selfish interest. And they know that Africans know. He is now using NATO word consequences to bully Niger. He has been able to deal with the consequences of fuel. Has he been able to deal with the consequences of fuel removal, fuel subsidy removal, and the floating of the Naira exchange rate in the name of touching ground running? The dying Nigerians he had come to bring Armageddon to are feeling extremely unhappy at the way he is destroying the economy and in turn the lives of Nigerians. Tinubu is only warning Niger Republic junta but can't act. Tinubu has disgraced ECOWAS. Now ECOWAS has shifted their meeting to Ghana. Abi? They have shifted their meeting from Nigeria to Ghana. That is true. That is true. Now, wow. Somebody says his life is at risk. The leaders of ECOWAS have already told the Niger military junta that they are just doing what the French colonialists would want to hear. They will wait for eternity for invasion of Niger. That is true. They will wait till eternity. Nobody is going to invade Niger. And if they enter, they will kill the man straight up. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Bazoum has gone. Just follow negotiation process. No matter what ECOWAS could do, Bazoum has gone. To understand correctly, ECOWAS is putting the life of Bazoum at risk of death. You better allow negotiations process take up before it is too late, when everyone will blame ECOWAS for supporting killing of innocent people, leaving the Niger army free. Exactly. So they don't know. ECOWAS is showing that they don't have brain. That is the truth. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment on this warning that Tinubu is warning the military junta in Niger over the head of Bazoum.